Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to your daily short for January 17th, 2022. So, I'm going to talk about this reading before I start. So, this karmic feminine is coming up as both the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse again, because they're very childish, immature, manipulative, lying, deceptive, greedy, and money hungry. They fucked up and they know it. They're apologizing for all the spell work that they've done. To the King of Swords here, they're showing up. Standing strong in their power as the King of Swords. Being cold. Blocking this karmic. They don't want to hear anything this bitch has to say. I also only see two cards with cups on them. Queen of Cups reversed. No love here. And the Eight of Cups reversed. That's like a wanting desperately to return card. Return to the way that things used to be. Other than that, there is no Cups card here. There's no Two of Cups, no Three of Cups, no None of Cups. Because this person does not love the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They went cold as ice on this karmic. They blocked them out. They don't want to hear anything that this lying bitch has to say. And I don't feel bad for saying that, because that's what I heard. I don't care about what this lying bitch has to say. I'm fucking done. It's a wrap. The world, a successful completion of a long, shitty, miserable cycle. Very oppressive, very unhappy, very abusive. The King of Swords is an Aquarius. 65. That's an 11. An Aquarius has successfully completed a high achievement here by wrapping this shit up. This Aquarian masculine knows that they found the fountain of wisdom. Their fountain of wisdom is with their divine feminine. No, she's not on the board here, but they know. They wouldn't be as aware of all of this shit as they are now at such an accelerated rate if it wasn't for their divine feminine, and they know that. So the universe is going to give success in all of this divine masculine's ventures. Yeah, they're not showing up as the emperor here because they're not the emperor in this situation, but they're doing exactly what they need to do and how they need to do it. Being a cold-hearted prick because they're just giving back the same energy that this karmic has always given to them. The world represents Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. This Aquarian is wrapping up these karmic cycles because they're sick and tired of always being disappointed and let down by this greedy ass person. who has done nothing but stole from them and squandered their 10 of Pentacles, their legacy, their income, their possessions, squandered the whole family dynamic. Just because this karmic was so low vibrational, hoarding all their emotions to themselves, doing whatever they wanted to do, wasting all this time and money. They're so fucking worried about holding on to their investment of all this time that they put into this marriage. They should have thought of that before they were squandering all this time, energy, and money. You're only wanting to hold on to it because you want to use this Aquarian up. You want to collaborate, but you're not being honest. You don't love this Aquarian that has Aries in their chart. You don't. But you damn sure don't want to lose this collaboration. You don't want to lose your income. Just get a job. Stop being a prostitute. Because really, that's what you're doing. Demanding that this Aquarius, Aries, take care of you so you can sit on your ass and do nothing and be a bitch and be whiny and naggy and complain all the time when they're tired and they're miserable from working hard all day. They don't deserve your shit. They don't. They work way too hard to put up with any of your stupid bullshit. Your immature, childish, manipulative shit. You can't just sit on your ass and expect the world to be handed to you, not appreciate it, and all you want to do is spread your legs to get it. Stop being a whore, Karmic. Go and work for your own self, for your own money, and support yourself. Because this Aquarian, this Aries, they're done with your shit. They're done. Karmic is showing up also as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're a gold digger. Shame on you. All you've done is create all kinds of negative, toxic change in this marriage. And you've done that almost single-handedly. Yeah, this Aquarius, Aries, you know, this masculine, they definitely contributed to it. But if it wasn't for you doing your stupid, petty, childish, immature shit in the first place, you wouldn't be where you are right now. Because you might still be taking care of your ass. But only out of feeling of obligation, because that's the only reason why he's stayed with you all this time so far. You're very codependent. You're very toxic. You're very greedy. You're just a plain old immature toxic prostitute posing as a housewife. You do not have intellectual lucidity at all. You don't think clearly because You're too fucking crazy to think clearly. You're so delusional to think that you're entitled to this lifestyle that you've grown so accustomed to for the last 7 to 10 years. You're not being provided with any consolation or any compensation, Karmic. But yet, you still keep trying to get this victory here because your bitch ass is broke and poor and assed out and alienated. And sick. I'm hearing that you're sick too. What comes around goes around. Doing all this spell work that you've done against this divine masculine and his feminine counterpart, this divine feminine counterpart, it's no wonder that you're broken sick and that you're losing your reputation. You know what? It is delusional to think that you could still have the upper hand in this at all. It's delusional for you to think that anything you have to say, any apology that you have is going to be enough for all that you've done. This man can't trust you. And with good reason. All you ever did was trying to keep them trapped as a fucking slave. Enslaving them. 1212. It is finished. So the link will be in the description box below for the angel numbers. But 1212 is this divine masculine is getting rid of everything and everyone that does not serve him. People that are against him, that conspire and plot against him. He sees all the snakes around him. Two of Wands in reverse. You know, you definitely fucked up, Karmic. You took the wrong path. You chose wrong. You chose to be evil, hateful, malicious. You also forced this masculine here to settle for less than they deserve. Two of Wands is card number 2. Your self-value, your self-worth, your money, your possessions, how you feel about your body. It's fading. And every day, it's going more and more down the shitter. And you feel worse and worse and worse about yourself. But you have no one to blame but yourself, but you're still blaming everyone else around you in secret. You are not even looking at yourself. You don't have any love, and you don't have any wisdom. You're fucking stupid to think that your spell work can work on chosen people. People that are protected by angels. Are you kidding me? You really thought that you could have victory over them? Everything's backfired on your ass. You're not in victory. But we definitely have the Tower here. More shock and surprise, and the Tower is coming down on this marriage for a reason. It keeps coming because this shit was never meant to last. This shit was never meant to even last as long as it did. But you know, everybody learns in their own time. They learn when they're ready. He learned at just the right time. Scorpio energy here. And I'm also getting that karmic feminine, you don't even have any plans for the future. That's why you're scared. Because Three of Wands in reverse is not just about settling, but it's about you don't even have a plan for the future. Because you've made absolutely no efforts to have any kind of a fucking backup plan. But that's on you. Just goes to show you how immature and childish and delusional you really are. How self-entitled you are. Holy Spirit is calling you out as the Knight of Swords in the reverse. You're taking this swift action constantly. Oh, baby, please hear me out. I am so sorry. Please listen to me. I didn't mean any of it. Bullshit. Knight of Swords in reverse. They're liars. You're angry. You're bitter. You're resentful. All the while, you have this sweet and innocent demeanor. Well, nobody's buying this shit anymore. Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 59 breaks down to a 14 is a 5. You have Leo in your chart and you're really unhappy because you fucked up a good thing here by your own actions. 5th house is the house of romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and risk-taking. You took a shit on all matters of the 5th house. You didn't give a shit about it when you were out there getting pregnant by other people, when you're out there prostituting yourself for alcohol and drugs and evil favors and, you know, plotting against this divine masculine behind his back, wanting to get his ass jumped or killed or something. You have nothing but evil intentions. You don't have any intellectual richness at all. You don't have an ounce of originality. Your fertility is not protected. Whether that's literal, it's literal and figurative. Your soil is not fertile. Your soil is like the fucking pet cemetery. Your ground, your foundations of your ground is evil and sour. And it's no fucking wonder that your children are disrespectful to their parents. Because they're learning from your false lying ass. Coming up is the Page of Cups in reverse. This is empty, meaningless apologies. Because your ass is getting dropped like the burden that you are. And everyone involved with you. everyone in league with you, everyone that is working in collaboration with you to still keep trying to keep this divine masculine stuck. Your intention is to keep having this Aquarian and Aries return to you every time shit falls apart. That's what you've been doing all these years. Putting spells on them to return to you, to control them, so you can keep them small, snuff out their light, demasculinize them. Well, no more. 67. 13 breaks down to a 4. This home is extremely unstable, unsafe. It's not built on a solid foundation. It's not secure. It's unstable. You're trying to keep a transformation from happening. You're trying to keep this person from leaving you and changing the situation because you want the status quo. And you don't want to have to do a whole lot to make that happen. Because you're fucking lazy. You always have been and you always will be. Prove me wrong. You will have no consolation because you are the enemy. And this Emperor sees you exactly as that. Not only do they see you as the enemy, but they see you as a major blockage. You're stuck and you're not going anywhere. You're not moving forward. You're not willing to do anything new. You are so afraid of a brand new beginning all by yourself because you are so toxic and codependent. As your lazy ass doesn't want to work. You just want to be childish, wallow in your emotions, not be responsible. You're a grown-ass fucking adult, and you act like a child because you are a child. You're very foolish. And that's exactly how this Emperor sees you, as a foolish as a fool of the lowest vibration and a block. All you have been is a roadblock in this masculine's life. And your husband is fucking tired of it. And they don't want to be your fucking husband anymore. And they won't be for much longer. Because they see you for the lion snake that you are. Cancer energy, Aquarius, and Aries energy. This divine masculine is in his power, and you don't like it. Because they see the illusion for what it is now. We got the 10 of Wands in reverse again. You're a burden. And he's dropping your ass, period. This 10 of Wands is card 53. It's an 8 in the reverse. This Emperor's healing. He's transforming his life. And he's leaving your ass behind. He wants to be free. He wants relief It'll be so relieving to get the fuck away from you. Oh, God humiliates the proud, and oh, how the prideful fall. The tables have turned, haven't they, karmic feminine? With all your spell work, you could not keep this divine masculine from receiving messages from the divine. You could not stop this divine masculine from being in love. You couldn't stop this divine masculine from fantasizing about their true love. And you couldn't stop this divine masculine from listening to very trusted advice from their divine counterpart. Because the chosen are highly gifted spiritually and intellectually. And the chosen receive spiritual communication all the time in different forms. And you couldn't stop that. Because you're not God. You tried to play God. You're still trying to play God. It's not working. It's all blowing up in your face. All because you wanted to be immature, and you wanted to be manipulative, and you wanted to be controlling, and you wanted the fucking dollars, and you wanted to be a prostitute, and you wanted to be a nag. You wanted to micromanage your husband, your children, your family. Well, you got stopped dead in your tracks because the universe and the divine influences religious men, teachers, and men of law, men of ethic, and women, of course, people of integrity, which is something that you absolutely know nothing about, karmic feminine. This King of Swords, though, they know all about integrity. They're standing in it now. You've been humiliated publicly and privately for your deeds. You've been judged by the universe for your deeds. You have done nothing but betray this man over and over and over and over again. Are any of the children in the home his? I really wonder. But even if the children in the home aren't his, this divine masculine cares enough to protect the children, to keep them away from your uncaring, unnurturing, immature, irresponsible, 2929 on the counter self. Period. You would sell your children down the river for money. I know you would. If you were that desperate, you would put your fucking children on the black market to be sold into sex slavery because you don't give a shit about anybody. All you care about is being taken care of. Seven of Swords reversed. You've been exposed for all of your theft, deception, trickery, manipulation. Angel number 66 in the fucking reverse. You're very unbalanced, very ungrounded, and very evil. You have used and abused spirituality and divination for your own greedy and selfish purposes. Without remorse, without shame, and without guilt. God nurtures and maintains everything. He ain't nurturing you right now, but he's maintaining you. And that maintenance doesn't feel too nice, does it, Karmic Feminine? You know the difference between good and evil and right and wrong. And I know that you know that because of all the shit that you've done in the dark and in secret. Anyone who is hiding something knows that they have something to hide because it is wrong. You already knew. You are not appeasing divine anger. Because you don't give no fucks. You're not. The apologies that you're giving are just fake as hell. It's just manipulation. You're only sorry because you were caught. You're only sorry because you're getting left behind and you're losing your investment. What investment? What did you really invest? Time and energy? Big whoop. Throwing your pussy around is not an investment. Oh. It's not right. Clarifying the Seven of Swords is the Two of Wands again in the reverse. So we have two cards that came in two different decks. The Two of Wands reversed and the Ten of Wands reversed. It's all about choices. And all the choices that you made were very shitty. Very unwise. What kind of investment is that? Please. You took the wrong path in life. You chose evil. And it was all in the name of hanging on to this meaningless marriage. It was only a piece of paper, a legality, to keep this poor man trapped and stuck for as long as they've been. Marriage is supposed to be sanctified, supposed to be holy, supposed to be a loving partnership. This marriage was anything but. It was a complete fucking farce. And that is why the universe has been working so hard, and the angels have been working so hard to tear this shit down, because that's what it is, a pile of shit. You have took the sanctity of marriage and shit on it over and over and over and over again. Every time you have abused your privilege and your right to anything. Every time you have ever cheated on this divine masculine, every time you have ever stolen from them, every time you have ever lied to them, anytime you have ever collected money, drugs, alcohol, favors for sex, in exchange for sex, you have shit on everything that God has meant to be holy. So save your sanctimonious bullshit and your meaningless apologies, because we're all stocked up here. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. The universe is calling you out as being broke, desperate, codependent, needy, clingy. And this card, the 9 of Pentacles, is card 33. That's the master teacher number. What are you teaching? You ain't no master. The only thing that you're showing people is that you don't submit to higher order. You submit to the devil and demons and evil. You've been identified as the traitor, and your plans have been destroyed. 33 breaks down to a 6, the 6th house of Virgo. Your reputation and your physical health has gone down the shitter from everything that you have done every single day to keep this divine masculine stuck, trapped, manipulated, oppressed, and enslaved. You made conscious decision to fucking block this divine masculine at every turn. You chose this willingly and without a care in the world. And you chose to breadcrumb this divine man. He chose to stay in a situation for so long with you out of obligation. And because he felt comfortable in that obligation for so long. It was a routine. It was just something that they were used to doing. It was a routine. They like routine. You were just a routine to them. You were just a routine to the divine masculine. And now the divine masculine knows that you are just a breadcrumber. A breadcrumber is someone who only gives apologies when they're caught. A breadcrumber is someone who only gives time, love, and attention. Fake love, of course. When they want something. Your motives were never genuine, were never pure. And you're being judged harshly to fucking poverty, to misery, to you're being ostracized for a reason, because you deserve it. You put out all kinds of evil and malicious energy, words, actions, magic, squandered money, squandered time, squandered energy. You're just wasteful. Shame on you. I'm done with this reading. Sit and stew in this for a while. Karmic feminine. This is divine justice. You're reaping exactly all that you have sown, 10, 20-fold. It is finished. As divine masculine is connecting to his divinity. Not even Jesus put up with people's shit when he was alive. That wonderful ascended master that you probably profane the very existence of because you are just an unholy and profane person. And every day this divine masculine is developing the mind of Christ. Yeshua's energy is so powerful. And it's gaining momentum for this divine masculine every single day. Guess who has the victory here? It ain't you. This divine masculine will have victory and public recognition and success and moving forward. Okay, let me tell you about the history of this card here. You know, here you are back here, Miss Thang. You and your jealous minions over here watching the divine masculine on their high horse here. They're on this high horse. They're on this pedestal because they've earned this position. So don't you get that twisted. Do you know what this wand here, what this wreath is for? Oh, this is really going to chap your ass. This wand is the wand of passion, desire, wanting a brand new beginning. This divine masculine is on his way to giving this wreath, which is a symbol of, it's green, right? Green is the color of the heart chakra, unconditional love. This wreath is a symbol of an apology. It's a symbol of making a choice in love, a passionate choice in love. Offering his wand and his commitment to his divine counterpart. And you're back here looking all jealous and envious here because you know you ain't getting chosen because your ass got dropped. And I don't feel bad for laughing. Because you seriously have to be slow and delusional, 44 on the counter, to ever believe that you could hang on to this marriage to the status quo so you can continue to milk this divine masculine for all they're worth and suck them dry until they have nothing left to give your ass. You're cursed to poverty for a reason. Because you're lazy. You're evil. You're manipulative. You're an enemy of God. You're just a poor, lonely, miserable, gold-digging prostitute. 45 on the counter. I didn't judge you. I'm just the messenger. I take great pride in my work. I love my work. I enjoy my work. I've got down on your level many times to give you advice. Very solid advice. And you didn't give a fuck about it. You just continued to ignore it and did your spell work. Did your manipulation. Continued stealing money, time, energy. So now, I don't feel bad for laughing at you. I don't. I'm not even mad at you. Because you're just stupid. And foolish. And you know you are. And the funniest thing is, you're never going to admit it to anybody, and not even your fucking self. And that's just going to keep you stuck, homeless, assed out, and broke. Work for your own money. This divine masculine is tired of being a slave for you. You never appreciated it. You never deserved it. And now they know it. They really know it. And, because of all of your betrayal, you're being dropped. Doubly confirmed. This divine masculine is serious. And they're preparing to get into their north node. Their reason for being on this planet. Their life's mission. They're getting in alignment with destiny. Realizing that you were just part of a fated path they needed to be on. 48 on the counter. Realizing that you were just preparing them for their destiny. So congratulations. Everything you tried to do didn't work. You didn't block destiny. Because you can't do shit. The universe has taken all your power away from you with the truth. So let this be the greatest lesson you've ever learned. Stop doing spell work. It all backfires on your ass. Or you'll just die from it. You might end up doing that anyway. It's on you. You did it to yourself. And the other thing is, and this other lesson that you've learned is the law of attraction. You get back what you put out. Twentyfold. Those are the messages. Thank y'all for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. Divine Masculine, I know you're watching this. I'm cheering for you over here. You're killing it over there. And I am happy for you and I'm cheering you on. Keep going. Keep moving forward. You have the victory and success and the upper hand here. Victory and success and public recognition awaits you. But make your move fast. Because like I said yesterday, time is running out. Because the divine counterparts are being called to move. Both of them. And I am not afraid to move alone. I've done it many times before. And I'll do it again if I have to. And so will any other divine feminine that is being called to move, with or without their counterpart. God knows you want to feel better, you want relief. So it's time to move forward quickly. It's time to have a discussion, a fair and balanced discussion with your divine counterpart. It's time to work together on the mission. The mission doesn't wait for any man or woman. Because there's so many people out there that are lost, in need of healing. 53 on the counter. We're called to heal the sick and cause the blind to see through our creative projects together or separately. The sooner that we get collaborating, the sooner that the divine counterparts get collaborating, the sooner victory, success, and forward movement happens. Sooner that they can get started with health, wealth, happiness, freedom, living life Have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.